morning, welcome back to my kitchen. I am getting a start on dinner. It's Sunday and tonight's menu is lamb shanks with red wine jus. This recipe says to have polenta under it, but we have potatoes, so we're going to have mash. We prefer mashed potato anyway. I'll list all the ingredients in the description below for you, and I'll tell you how to cook it as I go. I have just got my Instapot out and I've just put it on saute, and I've got all the lamb shanks just thawing. They're actually thawed already, they're pretty good in here. So I'm just going to saute two at a time to start with. Get a bit of flavour on them and in the pot as well. I've browned the lamb shanks a little bit. Obviously you can't get all the bits because they're not a flat piece of meat, but that's about as good as it's going to get. And then I've got some onion in here. I've got 3 large brown onions. Just softening those off a little bit. I just grabbed this wine off my buffet. We actually got this when we bought our lounge not too long ago. So I said to Harvey, oh, hopefully it's red wine. And I just looked it up and it is. I'm not really sure. I'm not a wine drinker. So going to put some of that in there for the red wine part. I've got some beef stock cubes out, a little bit of cinnamon, garlic and some crushed tomatoes. I've already put salt on the shanks. So I've browned the 3 onions and 2 carrots that I've just sort of diced up, not too small though. And I'm adding the wine in, and I'm going to crank the heat up to cook the alcohol out of it. Next we're going to go in with some pepper. I'm going to put about a teaspoon in here. Next I'm adding some garlic in. I've just done about 3 tablespoons. You know, garlic, you can never have enough in there. Give it a good mix in. Next I'm going in with the beef stock. I'm adding 5 cups to my dish today. And then I'm adding 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. This one's just a plain one. And this next one is oregano and basil. So I'll add just a bit of extra flavour to it. And then the next thing, I'm putting the 2 bay leaves in and 5 fresh sprigs of rosemary out of our garden. Alright, it's pretty good now, so I'm going in with the lamb shanks. Hopefully I can get them all to fit in here nicely. They're not too big, these ones, so they should be alright. So they're all in, they fit pretty good. So I'm just going to pop the lid on now. I'm actually going to leave it on saute for a bit just to bring the temp up. And once I see some bubbles, I'll put it on slow cook and it will cook for probably about 6 to 8 hours, I'd say. A little bit earlier, I took all the shanks out and I just popped them on this tray in the oven and just kept it on warm. And then I cooked down the sauce. It was like really quite watery. So I did that, and then once it had come down a little bit, I got my bar mix out and blitzed it up so it's like really saucy now. And I also got a lot of the fat out of it. You can see the fat around this edge here. So all the fat was really good. It kind of just went to the edge. It was really easy to get out. So it tastes really good now. So I'm just going to keep that on low, and I've just got my steamer going, and I'm just going to put some veggies in there, and we've got some potatoes on the boil over this side. Just using some spring mix, so it's a bit of broccoli in here, some beans and some peas, and I'll just put a little bit of salt on top. This is the end result of the lamb shanks. They turned out absolutely delicious. Thank you for watching another dinner of mine. Give it a thumbs up, please, and I'll see you during the week for more dinners. Bye.